Love at First Flight. Episode 3. Turbulent Desires. When Bea reached her assigned seat, she froze. Rob. Of all people, he looked up, equally surprised, before that damn smirk slid onto his lips. Oh my, mukhang may sense of humor ang tadhana. Bea's stomach flipped. She checked her ticket. 14A, then peeked at his. 14B. Her jaw clenched. Hindi totoo to. Rob leaned back, stretching his legs like he owned the entire row. Mukhang totoo, sweetheart. He patted the empty seat beside him. Tara, wag nang choosy. Bea exhaled sharply. She slid into her seat, making a point to stay on her side, which, unfortunately, was useless, because Rob was right there, close enough that she could feel the warmth of his body, close enough that she could smell him. Warm spice, musk, a hint of arrogance. She turned slightly, catching the way he watched her, like he knew something she didn't. Alam mo ba, sweetheart? His voice was low, teasing. Parang gusto kong maniwala sa signs. Bea let out a scoff. Ikaw na lang. Ako, hindi. But before she could say more, a wave of nausea hit her. Her stomach lurched. The cabin spun. Bea sucked in a sharp breath, gripping the armrest. Oh my God! Rob noticed instantly. The teasing disappeared. Bea. His voice was different now, concerned, steady. Are you okay? She swallowed hard. Nahihilo ako. Without hesitation, his hand found the small of her back. Warm. Solid. A gentle weight grounding her. And then, he started rubbing. Slow. Steady. God. It wasn't even meant to be seductive, but why did it feel so good? Heat crept up her neck as his fingers pressed gently against her spine, moving in small, deliberate circles. Soothing. Possessive. Dangerous. She should pull away. She should tell him to stop. But instead, she wanted to lean in. Bea squeezed her eyes shut, breathing shakily. Okay, breathe. Then, Rob leaned in. Relax ka lang. Huminga ka ng malalim, he murmured near her ear. Hindi kita iiwan. Oh, for crying out loud. Did he have to say it like that? Like some goddamn leading man in a movie series? She would have snapped at him if she wasn't so busy trying not to vomit. Rob reached into his pocket, pulling out a small candy. Subukan mo to. Makakatulong. She eyed it suspiciously. Sigurado kang wala yang gayuma? He chuckled, shaking his head. Bakit? Masama bang mahulog ka sakin? She popped the candy into her mouth and tilted her head at him. Depende. May pangsalo ka ba? Rob smirked. Subukan mo, sweetheart. Baka magustuhan mo ang bagsak. Bea rolled her eyes, but she couldn't deny it. The candy helped. And maybe... So did his touch. For a moment, she just let him rub slow, careful circles against her back. She swayed slightly, not from the nausea this time, but from him. From the way his touch sent heat curling low in her belly. From the way her body wanted to give in. Rob noticed. His fingers pressed a little deeper, a little slower. Bea bit her lip. She could hear her own heartbeat in her ears. The space between them wasn't enough. She wanted more. Her head swam, not from dizziness, but from the intoxicating warmth of him, the scent of his cologne, the way his breath brushed her temple. She swayed again, tilting slightly, closer to him. Rob stilled. Then, his arm moved, a slow, deliberate shift, until his hand was at her waist, holding her, keeping her steady. Bea barely had time to process before. Her head landed on his shoulder. Oh, what am I doing? Her mind screamed. His muscles tensed beneath her. Bea knew she should move, but God, it felt good, strong, safe, comforting. She felt him exhale, his breath tickling the top of her head. Then, his fingers tightened on her waist. Just a little. Just enough to let her know he didn't mind. He wanted this. Bea swallowed hard. What now? Rob shifted slightly, just enough to tilt his head closer to hers. His lips barely brushed her hair. She sucked in a breath. Did he? The plane's landing announcement crackled through the speakers. People were standing, grabbing their bags. Bea jolted up like she'd been caught committing a crime. Rob smirked. Too damn smug. You gonna get up, sweetheart? His voice was low, knowing. Gusto mo bang magtagal dyan ng kaunti pa? She gaped at him. What? He stretched lazily, rolling his shoulders, the same one she had just been resting on. She smacked his arm before standing up, her face burning. Bea stormed ahead of him, but her heart was still racing. She pressed a hand to her chest, inhaling shakily. This wasn't just an airport encounter. This was turbulence of the best kind. And damn it, she almost wished the flight had lasted longer.